Winning a championship means that you are now the hunted. Once being the hunter, getting up that mountaintop, once you get up there and plant your flag and show the world that you are the champs, now you get everybody looking to come knock you off that mountaintop because they want their opportunity to stand up there and say, hey, we are now the champs themselves. But you know what? One thing coaches do once the season is over with, they sit back and they look at everything that took place throughout the season, and they try to button up some things that might have been, possible weaknesses here and there on the team, be it on the offense, defense, even special teams. And in this instance, Coach Trey Oliver said, hey, we got to get us some more playmakers on the defensive side of the ball that's going to be versatile, that can cause a lot of havoc out there and do things that's unexpected to cause quarterbacks to make decisions improperly that will possibly lead to us getting additional turnovers. And guess what? This young man coming into the game, this young man coming into the program is definitely one of those dogs that's coming in to North Carolina Central to set some things off to make sure that they get back up to that mountaintop once again come next season. We're going to talk about him right after this. Coach back at it again, 10 toes down, about to tell you how it all went down. This is Tomorrow Leader Sports Network with your host, Coach Walker. If you're new to the channel, please like, share, subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you can get all upcoming videos. For all my leaders out there, welcome back. Y'all know the drill. Y'all know the routine. If you haven't done so already, please like, comment, and share these videos and tap in and free to tell them to come on in. It's nothing but positive vibes. We're just having a good time talking about HBCU sports. And don't forget, you can follow us on all social media platforms. The links are listed down below in the description. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and jump on anything and get straight to it. Because none of you like, Coach, what you got going on over there? Well, check this out. Y'all already know Coach Oliver and the North Carolina Central University Eagles football team is not winning that national championship, that Celebration Bowl championship, that is, they not taking that lightly, guys. They're making sure that they position themselves to make sure that they're able to repeat come next season. Because you know what? When you get that feeling of winning that championship and you're looking at all the confetti coming down out the sky, you already know you want to have that feeling over and over again. And in order to do that, you got to button up a few things on each side of the ball. Now, there have been many things that we've looked at throughout the season where, some folks might have thought there was some weak tendencies here and there, or some weak positions on certain sides of the ball. And you know what? Coach Oliver said, hey, we're going to go ahead and address that and get some things together. I'm not saying weak to the point to where the athlete or whomever it was that they had out there on the field was not capable of doing the job. But sometimes you got to understand, when you were the hunter and now you're the hunted, you got to do those things that's going to make sure you're able to continue to keep moving forward. And this young man is coming into that program. It's definitely, I'm going to say, possibly could be that spark plug that could very well push them further beyond where they went last season. And I'm going to tell you right now, he's not the only one coming into the program that's looking to help this Eagles program get back to that winning circle once again. Young man coming to the program, playing high school football at South Point High School, where he and his teammates won 4 South Carolina State 4A championships in a row. While at Virginia Tech, he redshirted the first year, playing only in 3 games. Young man didn't see any action last season, but overall, he played in 32 games. He had 35 tackles, 4 tackles for loss. He had a half a sack and 3 quarterback hurries. Eli Adams, defensive lineman, 5'11", 230, transfer from Virginia Tech University. Adams has a knack for finding that ball once that ball is snapped. I'm sure Coach Cord will definitely be looking to move Adams around on that line of scrimmage, making sure that he can get the best mismatches set up for him on that line to just disrupt any and everything that's going on. One thing for certain is this. This young man, he plays normally out on the edge. He's normally at the defensive end position. But I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to let you in a little secret. Y'all ready for it? This young man can drop back into coverage. I'm just going to put it to you like that. Drop this young man back into coverage and allow him to cover those running backs, or, matter of fact, you might have a tight end that might run a quick 5 and out or something like that. Think about it like this. If you allow this young man to drop back into coverage, when that quarterback gets ready to throw that out route, who's standing in that passing lane once that ball is thrown? You guessed it, Eli Adams. And guess what's going to happen? 9 times out of 10, that ball going to get picked off, and it's going to give North Carolina Central additional opportunities to put more points up on the board. Now, They did have a few close games last season, don't get me wrong, but for the most part, they ran rump shot. And Coach Oliver already knows, looking at the landscape of everything that's going on in the MEAC currently right now, especially with Morgan State beginning to load up more with getting additional athletes to come into their program. And even you have Norfolk Central trying to do some things over there as well. And you can't forget about Buddy Pugh, Coach Buddy Pugh over there at South Carolina State. You cannot forget about them because you already know they're definitely looking to come in there and have those athletes ready to rock and roll. And lo and behold, Howard University, they ain't going to hold off neither. So you already know people are going to be looking to get out here and do some things to make this thing shake and let everybody know, hey, listen, they're coming for that top spot. North Carolina Central, they're not looking to relinquish that spot right now, and that's why they're out here making these moves in the matter which they're making. Offensive linemen, please heed to what I'm getting ready to tell you, because you've heard me say it before. This is the off season. We already know the spring season is getting ready to begin. I'm hoping. I'm really hoping all offensive linemen are out there working on their technique, because programs are now bringing in more athletic defensive linemen that can shoot those gaps, as well as get offensive linemen off balance when they're kidding off that ball. Again, work on your technique, guys, because trust and believe, if you think you got Eli Adams stalemated on the offensive line of scrimmage, where you're like, hey, the player's over with, the player's down the field, held up like he's not going to turn around and take off after the ball, you're sadly mistaken. This is one defensive lineman whose motor don't stop. These are the type of athletes that I love watching out here on the field, because once that play, when we think that the play is over with, that athlete continues to keep going. You know why? Because the whistle has not blown. Until that whistle blow, that athlete is not giving up on that play. And trust you me, if you think you got this young man held at bay, you're sadly mistaken. You better drive his behind down the field and stay with him until you hear that whistle blow. If not, this young man, he's going to cause havoc all day long, and he's going to piss your offensive coordinator as well as your offensive lineman coach off because you didn't do your job. I'm just telling you, coach is sending a warning. This is a warning. That's all I'm trying to tell you. But, guys, I got to say congratulations to Eli Adams on signing with the North Carolina Central University football program, and definitely look forward to seeing you guys get out there and do some great things this upcoming season. I see you over there, Coach Oliver. Coach Oliver is not taking his foot off the gas. Again, it's going to be all gas, no brakes. And guess what? He wants y'all to put some respect on North Carolina Central's name. Y'all better believe that. But, guys, Coach going to go ahead and get up on out this thing. But until next time, be the one and lead.